You know, the fastest way to not change someone is to lecture them. Like, people don't change when you correct them, like when you give them orders, when you give them advice. I feel like people change when they feel seen and respected as well. You know, this is what I've noticed a lot. Like, people don't want to be advised anymore, they don't want to be corrected, they don't want to be, corrected for every small things they do. I don't think so that really works anymore. If you have people around you telling you to do this, not that, like how something else is good for you and not what you're doing and stuff like that, I don't think so people will really take it in. Because see, I think at a point we all want to feel like we're in control, we want to feel like we're respected and seen, right? And that's just human thing. So when someone keeps saying do this, do that, I don't think so that you would really bother. Because see, maybe you see a person who eats a lot of unhealthy food and you're advising them not to eat that because it's not good for your health and the diseases that it causes. Okay. The thing is, these are all cliche things. Like, it's things that they know, that person who's eating knows, and it's a very general thing. So, you telling them or you advising them is not something that would really affect them because they know it. They know everything. These are cliche things, right? But they just don't know how to implement it. And the reason this example came up in my head is because of a incident I had. So this one random person came to my place. I have never seen him, nor did my family see him. It's just my granddad's friend. I've never seen him. He have never seen me as well. So he comes in and he sits, okay? He sits and right away he starts talking about how the world is eating unhealthy, how bad it is for our health. He keeps preaching about the cons of eating unhealthy. I was also there, I was listening to him, but nothing were really running in my head. I was just listening to them. It was long back. I didn't really think deeply. I didn't observe. It was a time I never observed people and stuff like that. So it's not something I really thought. And even my parents were like, yeah, agreeing with them and stuff like that. He had a tea and he went. Now the talk about who came and who went. Now this one thing one of my relative told really hit me, okay? And he made a comment, a very short comment, okay, that really hit me. He was like, I don't think so he cares either ways. He just came here and said for the sake of saying. That makes sense, right? Like, a person who I've never seen before, who my family haven't seen before, he's also seeing us for the first time. And he comes and starts talking about what's happening around the world. And I feel like he did this just to get that attention and validation and just to seem or just to sound right. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Why would a random person be so concerned about our health and what we eat? Why would someone be so concerned about our lifestyle when they've never even seen us, when it's the first time they've seen us? Like, just going on with your advices won't really change anything. Like, these are all cliche stuffs. We all know it. And if advices really changed everyone, then the world would have been a much, much, much better place by now. Like, it's still a better place, but like, making improvements in your life would be so easy if advice changed everything. So I feel like you gotta help people implement it rather than correcting them every now and then, right? And also, I've noticed that there's actually a way in correcting people. Like, when you want to say something, when you want to correct someone, there's a way in doing it. If you go and tell it in a way you're disrespecting them, or in a way you're acting like they don't know anything, then that's going to really hurt their ego. Like, if you genuinely care for someone and you want to correct them, going to them and lecturing them wouldn't help, I feel like. Because I've seen this for myself as well. If you go to a person and if you don't make them feel respected and seen, I don't think so they'll take in your advice, right? You gotta first give them the validation they crave. The validation that, yeah, they're doing good, they're in control, and then you can slightly help them change. And I feel like being calm is also important. Being calm while explaining whatever it is that you want to explain, and also giving them practical tips or giving them practical ways in which they can get themselves corrected. Because most of the things are something that they already know, but they're just not able to implement it. So what is your role? Your role is to try to help them implement it. Now, Now, if you can't talk to them calmly and help them implement it in their lives, I don't think so you really care about that person. Then you're probably just talking just to feel seen and sound right. You know what I mean? Like you don't really care about that person. You just want to feel like you're the right one in the room, right? Like if someone keeps telling you that this is not right, this is what it is, this is how you should do it, you will either not take it in or you'll get annoyed. Now think about this. Someone is coming to you for a proper advice, for a genuine advice, okay? Because they want to change. Now then when you advise them, it's most likely that they'll take it in because they intentionally is seeking for an advice. See, I'll give you another example. Studies. Okay, you're forcing someone to study. You're telling them, yeah, this is what you should do. I'll come back in 5 minutes. You got to do this. And then I'll come back. I'll ask you questions. If you do that to your friends, to your siblings, to whoever, then they're not going to do that. Maybe they really want to, but they won't feel like it because of the way you're talking to them. Now, if you put that pressure in them, I don't think so it will really work. Maybe, okay, I just thought about this. There are people who say they work better in pressure. I should think about that. That's maybe another case. Let's keep that aside and come to people who don't like working in pressure. I'm not telling that I'm doing something great, but I've literally seen it for myself. Like I've gone and talked to someone about something and they really took it in. But there was this another person who talked to them, but in a different tone, like not in a harsh way, but not in a calm way, I can say. Then that really didn't work. So be calm, make them feel like you genuinely care about them. That's the reason that you're, doing what you're doing. Don't just simply go and say for the sake of saying, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Helping them calmly works much better than ordering them. Also, understanding them works much better than understanding them maybe works better than correcting them, right? You got to make it easy for them, not hard for them. Be patient with your words. Don't force anyone to do anything. I don't think so you can ever force anyone to do anything. Like you can't make someone do something and expect them to like it. They won't. The moment you try to force it, I think that's when they start resisting. It's not because they're wrong. Everyone likes feeling like they're in control, right? So yeah, don't be that person who runs around talking about these cliche stuffs because most of the time, they already know it. It's just a matter of applying it in their lives. So try helping them make change feel safe. The story I shared happened way long back, but it really stuck with me. That's the reason I still have it in my mind. That's the reason I put it out here. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.